Hi there, my name is Mark, a computer science student on Campus Entrepreneur and Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. Today we're going to talk about iPad, more specifically how I use iPad or even create something on iPad as a computer science student. As you all know, I am a computer science student and also an entrepreneur leading a startup that solved the problem. So along in my college experience, I constantly creating and building stuff. I am creating a program, or I write some script, or creating this YouTube video. And basically, I create things every single day. So if you use this device for me to create a beautiful artwork or beautiful design or powerful program, then certainly yes, iPad or leverage my building experience for myself. So today we're going to talk about iPad. So first we're going to talk about how iPad can help me to build something. We start with the one of the most frequently used app on my iPad, which is Nobility. Nobility, I believe, is very powerful because it has also the feature that you need when it comes to building a notes, creating a note, or even more specifically creating a craft for you to do. For example, if you wanted to write something, you can simply use your Apple Pencil and then start to draw anything like YouTube. And that is very useful. But if you want to release a note that can help you to just clarify your thought, I would strongly recommend to try another note. That seems to not be very powerful, but will be very useful for you to use. What's it called? Note, which is the built-in app for iPad or any Apple device. If you think of that, okay, let's just say simple application that allow you to draw words, will allow you to write some notes. It's not a big deal, right? But if you want to clarify your thought, or you want to clarify your idea, you want to draw something down and specify your meaning, then this app will certainly help you a lot. Because the user experience by using this app is amazing. You can simply write something like YouTube, and writing experience is great. And Mark, you can simply create anything. I mean, I'm just updating my that setup for next season, and yeah, I'm just reconfiguring little things a little bit and use this app to help me to accomplish that. So that's one part for writing notes. Another part is line management. Line management is things that I use Notion for line management, which is kind of a project management system for my personal life or my career. Obviously we're using Notion to accomplish that. So we'll see Notion on this iPad. I believe iPad has improved so much when it comes to writing, because if you are using Notion, you obviously need to write a lot. So yes, obviously the Notion experiences and writing experience on Notion is improved a lot. So I believe that if you want to simply just want to type something, write something, it's not necessary to even buy a laptop. You can buy an iPad or even an iPad Pro for you to do the daily administrative task. So I updated Notion a little bit. So if you want to know more about my Notion setup, and it will be linked somewhere else. And again, I'm creating a Notion class for college students as well as a developer. So if you want to know more about these courses, then stay tuned for incoming update for the course. Maybe it's on Skillshare. I'm really looking forward to create a beautiful class for you to take on how to use Notion as a developer. So basically it's a task manager. So you can use iPad Pro to manage that. Another one is because I recently developed a lot of application on Azure Cloud, and you can use Azure to monitor your application. So if you're building something, you certainly need to maintain that thing. So that's what will be very helpful for you to manage your web app, your virtual machine, and all stuff like that. So I truly believe that iPad is a very powerful tool for computer science students. But one of the most challenging part when it comes to using iPad is that this whole operating system, the whole development environment is not friendly, especially for developing C or developing if you're doing Python, it's not so hard. If you're doing JavaScript, it's not so hard because it's an interpreted language. You can just simply install an interpreter and start to program. But when it comes to doing a compiled program like C, like C++, or Java, then it will be much difficult for you. But besides that, iPad is great for creating design or something else. So I truly believe that if you wanted to have that experience in creating this thing besides programming, then you should try iPad. Another thing is when it comes to consuming iPad Pro is amazing. For example, if you want to take online course on LinkedIn Learning, on Skillshare, on Khan Academy and edX Academy, things like that, you need an iPad. You need an iPad to, like, for example, LinkedIn Learning, there's this tremendous amount of course for you to learn. So you can simply use like this course interface and click a course. Then if you want to take a note, certainly you can use Notion to accomplish that. Or you can use Nobility to write handwritten notes like this. So it's very useful for you to use Notion, and of course very useful for you to use Nobility to accomplish amazing course taking experiences. So today, this video we will talk about how I use iPad Pro as a computer science student in terms of making notes, as well as how I use Notion a little bit, and how I use Azure Cloud, as well as how I take courses on iPad Pro. So that's the end of today's video. If you like it, please leave some comment down below and subscribe to this channel. And that's it, and see you next time.